What's going on, ESGNation, and welcome back to another episode of the Road Show series here with Alex Humberto. We're in episode 77, and today we are going to be in the World Series. And of course, this is the second year in a row that Alex has been in the World Series. Of course, the first year was with the Boston Red Sox, which was his rookie season, and had a nice, rookie year. Didn't do quite so well in the postseason. But we're hoping that it'll turn around. This one, hopefully, a little bit more different than difficult for him in the Padres here. As you see, the Twins right now, 97 and 65, well, by far one of the best records in Major League Baseball. As we take a look here and look at some of the Red Sox, some of the Twins here, they got a pretty good roster from top to bottom. And of course, we'll take a look at their bench as well as their starting rotation, and not a bad starting rotation either. As this could be, like I said, they're one of the best teams in Major League Baseball this season, and so this could be a difficult task for us. So now, as for games here wise, we're gonna actually jump into one of the first games that we got to play in, because we didn't get to play in the first two games. This is game 3. As we see here at the bottom of the 7th, nobody on, nobody out. We're trailing by 4. Series is tied 1 apiece, so we did get to play in the first two games. So it's going to be really difficult to see how what the pitching is like. I have not seen really sort of kind, Alex. Coming off as a pitch hitter, or of course sometimes coming as a pitch runner. So as we take a look and see, we strike out there, and I want to apologize again for maybe the sound, because the sound is kind of off sync a little there, and not to mention the video is kind of choppy and whatnot. But I try to fix it as much as I possibly could, but it is what it is. So we're just kind of trying to move on here and get ready for this next season. I will say the later footage is more cleaned up, more better. But Alex Humberto goes 0 for 1 in this one, as we end up losing game number 3. And we'll lose this one 4-1. So, yeah, not a good go here, as we're down by a game, as they're up by 2 games on us. So now we're getting ready for game number 5, as we come into the 6th inning, 2 out. And nobody on here for Alex Humberto, as we'll see what we can do here. Is back here in a wet night here, oddly, and of course it is October, so it is kind of the raining season in Southern California. But yeah, wet night here in San Diego, as we'll see a hit there up the middle. Nice job there from Humberto, as he gets his first World Series hit in this World Series this season. As see here, just rips it right down the middle. Great job there for him, as you see his teammate now, Jake Cronenworth, now come up to bat. He's 0 for 2, as Minnesota, like I said, leads the series 2-1. 3-1 count for Jake, 2 out. And try to see if we can get Alex home here, as this one's going to go over to right field, and this probably is going to be it for the inning, as Alex is going to be stranded there on the base path. So not a good night here for San Diego, as Minnesota right now has a 4-run lead, and make that a 5-run lead now, and really stacking the deck against us. Oh, we had a nice solo shot there, but I think that might be it. That might be the last chances for us to come back in this ball game, and it is, as the Padres will end up losing this one 5-1. So like I said, this is a very hot Minnesota team that's doing some really good things in all aspects of the game: hitting, fielding, pitching, and of course looks like a pretty good solid bullpen for themselves. This is pretty much theirs to take, as they have one more game to go to here, and that will be game 5 of this series. And we'll try to see if we can try to put the brakes to them here in game 5 and try to win this one back, as we got to win the next 3 to win it ourselves. As we see there, we did win game 2, 7-3, but we didn't get Alex did not have an appearance in that game. So like I said, we got to win the next 3 to come back, and of course to win it all. And of course, those last 2 games there you see are in Minnesota, and that is very hostile territory. So we got to turn things around here, and we got to turn things around right now. Bottom of the 6th, we'll see Alex Humberto here down by 4, and we'll see him take the first pitch there, and that is going to be an 1-0 count. So Minnesota doing a great job here. Really, for the most part here this season, that we don't get too crazy. As Alex hits that one out there. That is going to be out there to left center field. Great hit there from him. Went off the wall, and of course getting him nice. As now we have runner in second with 1. Humberto here on the base. I wouldn't be call some stealing here for him because he does have some speed, but unfortunately he can't knock the runner over to third, and that's going to leave the runner at second with 2 away. So Minnesota playing some really good defense, knows what the situation is, and of course now they got a tough bat here coming up as Fernando Tatis is up. Tatis 2 for 3 here in this game, and we'll see the pitch here, and he'll swing there. Looked like he was trying to go for the fence, but that is just going to be a strikeout, and that will end the chances probably for us here in this one. So go ahead and see a simulation. Oh, we score a run there in the bottom half of the 7th, and we'll see if we can try to come back here in these last 2 innings. Hopefully we can stop the bleeding of sorts right now that Minnesota that we have done here in this game against them. And oh well, unfortunately the Twins are going to be your champions. Twins are the World Series champions of 2022, and there you see the Twinkies win it in a nice fashion here in San Diego in front of the Padres home crowd. Yeah, this is not what we won, but yeah, it's tough. So, but now the question is, what is the offseason going to be looking like for us? Are we going to get a contract here to be with the Padres, or are the Padres going to go ahead and decide like, hey, we're going to go ahead and trade you to a team that maybe actually needs your services, and you won't be seen as just a pitch hitter or a pitch runner of sorts? Or will we get a chance to go to the off season, get called, obviously we're the main club, and go to spring training and see how our spring training goes for us, and see if we can fight for a position out there in the outfield, preferably the center field position. But yeah, Padres end up losing this one, as the Twinkies there you see are the 2022 World Series champions. So again, another tough year 2, not the greatest there for Alex. Like I said, it's been a rough year for him. He started off as a Red Sox after having a very nice, successful rookie campaign. Unfortunately, played about a month or 2 with the Red Sox, then got traded within the division to the Blue Jays, and then the course of that this season, at the trade deadline, we got traded again to the Padres. Helped the Padres get to the World Series, but unfortunately come up short here today. And now we have to pretty much regroup and figure out what we need to do to try to get ourselves back in the same position that we are, and hopefully be successful next season. So as you take a look here, just looking at some of the retired players here, there's some notable names there. But for the most part here, Robinson Cano, one of the big names out there, he's retiring. And of course, there's several others as well. But yeah, like I said, I'm hoping that we can get a contract here as the everyday guy for the most part here. That's what I would like to see. And as you see, we're taking a look here. We're in the middle of talking with our agent here, and he's just asking us some the usual questions here. What we thought about our season, what we like to see ourselves do next season, and of course here you see, just catching up with his, Alex, and seeing what he needs, or if there's anything going on that needs the agent's attention. There you see asking about our situation in San Diego. And of course, for right now, we're doing well. We don't want to ruffle any more feathers here, but we're also thinking there might be a chance that there might be a club out there that actually needs us and wants us as an everyday guy, and it might be something that they're looking for a center fielder that can be a power hitter, but at the same time has pretty good speed and can just make things happen when he's in the box there. So take a look here. We have a 1-year contract for $6.9 million. Wow. So that's very nice. So of course we're going to just sign that 1 year. But there you see over, if you look at your far right hand side, you just take a look at the center field position on the team in the roster, and we're only just 2 overall points under Trent Grisham. So we have a good chance here to really challenge him for that position there as a center fielder for next season. And of course that all depends on if we can get our durability up, and of course clean up some other issues in our game, and just show that we're the better of the two of us. We're the better fit for the team. So I'm hoping that we can do that in the off season when we do spring training, and I'll play that stuff off cam here, and so we can get right into the next season. And of course next season will be our 3rd season in the majors, and I would like to, for the most part here, get through it quickly because it is kind of tedious at times. I kind of want to focus on certain series because I kind of want to zip along here with this particular road show here. But there you see, talking with our agent again, and of course we kind of said, hey, if there's a chance we can get traded, what are the things what we can do to get traded? Is there any way we can talk to the general manager and the coach about a possible trade? Right now we can't do anything, but they are going to put it, it's out there. At least, they know that we're hungry, we want to play, and we want a chance to show what we can do for this club, or let other teams know, hey, we're looking for a place, we're looking for a home, we want to be a starter, and we want to help out the ball club any way, kind of way we can. So as we go ahead and get to the 2023 season, there you see, as we wrap up today's episode, our first game, or at least our first series, is of course with one of our divisional rivals, and of course we'll be facing Zach Gallen of the Arizona Diamondbacks. So that'll be coming up in episode 78 now. Wow. So we'll get started with that. And like I said, we'll fast track some of this series quite a bit. There'll be a lot of games I'll be playing off cam, but at the same time I'm gonna try to condense it down and get through several series, at least probably I would say 3 to 5 series at a time, and just kind of condense it down as much as we possibly can in getting through some games here, so we'll kind of get through this season. But at the same time, if the season's interesting, there's a lot of things going on, especially if we get a starting position and we're playing, then we'll slow the series down some. But if we're still doing this pitch run or pitch hit situation, then I definitely want to kind of speed it up some and just show you guys stats and what he's done so far, and occasionally show you some at bats that he's doing well there. But that's it for this episode of Road to the Show with Alex and Humberto. Hopefully, you guys definitely come back for more. Hopefully this series will be different. Hopefully we'll get back to what we were doing beforehand, before this pitch run, pitch hit situation that we've always been in here for now for the majority of the second season. But yeah, we'll get to season 3, and I cannot wait. But again, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you have to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. Social medias are down below, and of course, Follow us on follow us on our Twitch and Kick live stream platforms as well. Always a fun time, and just chill, laid back, live streams there. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, have a great day. Keep each other healthy, and I will see you all next time.